Hi, my name's Ollie Grace, and welcome to my first TBR video. So in this video, I'm basically going to be showing you 5 books that I'm going to be reading this month, in the month of March, since it's coming up. By the time I post this, we should only have about 1 more week of February. So I'm going to show you guys 5 books that I'm planning on reading this month. I might DNF some of them. If you don't know what that stands for, it stands for do not finish. I rarely do that, but sometimes I have to because the book is just so bad. So we'll see. Okay, so this month I'm starting off with one that I know a lot of people liked. It's called Flipped. I heard a lot of good things about this book. It's also won a lot of awards. Inside of the book right here, it says it got a California Young Reader Medal and the SLJ Best Book of the Year. So this one should be good. I started reading it, and it's about this girl named Julie. She is kind of obsessed with her next door neighbor named Bryce, and she keeps following him around, and he's like, oh, she's so annoying. But it's kind of like a young romance. They're in 8th grade, so I have some high hopes for this book. And yeah, tell me if you read this one, because I'm excited. Next, I have The Summer of Broken Rules by K.L. Walter. If I pronounce any of the authors' names wrong, I'm really sorry. I'm trying here, but I have heard a lot of good things about this book. It's a bestseller. A lot of books are bestsellers, but I personally really like this one author. Her name is Ali Marie. She's a teen author, and she recommended this book because she wrote another book that was inspired by this. She said it's really good. So I'm excited to read this one. I got it at the Target sale. I know a lot of booktubers went to buy some books from that sale, and so did I. So I'm really excited to read this one. And yeah. Next, I have a pretty well-known one now. It's A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. I picked up this book because a friend told me I was a lot like the main character, Pip. And I can say in some ways I am, in some ways I'm not. I'm very passionate about a lot of things and very firm on my beliefs. But I don't think I would go that deep into a murder case. But anyways, I did start kind of reading this one. I'm not sure how far I've gotten. I have to double check about like that far. But but I'm really excited to keep reading it, and I know there are 2 other books in the series, so I think this one's gonna be good. I know a lot of other people liked it, so we'll see. My 4th book is Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl by Jesse Andrews. I showed this book in a recommendation video for banned books. It's on one of the lists, one of the many lists. I think it's the banned book list in Florida. I have not read it yet, but I heard a lot of good things about it, and I picked this one up because I read The Fault in Our Stars, and I know this one is supposed to be fairly similar. So if it's anything like that, I know that I'm gonna absolutely love it, because The Fault in Our Stars is like my Roman Empire. But I don't know too much about it right now, so this will kind of be a surprise to me. But I do like realistic fiction, and I know this is one of those. So we'll see. So for my 5th book that I'm reading this month, I decided to do something a little bit fun for you guys. I'm gonna have you vote between 3 books, and whichever one gets the most votes is the book that I'm gonna read. The first option I have is Authentically Izzy. This one is supposed to be really good. I also heard that it has no spice, and I don't like spice, so I'm really excited to read this one. I don't know too much about it, but I do know that it's about a girl that owns a bookshop, and she's single. She's been single for a while, and I think her cousin helps her try to get a boyfriend. Again, I don't know that much about it, but that's all I know, and it is another romance, so I do have a lot of romance novels. It's my main area that I read in, and I'm trying to get into like fantasy and read more dystopian, but romance is kind of what I've read for a while, so that's what I'm used to. And I'm having you guys vote because I just want to see what you want to see in my content, because these are the books that you'll be seeing in more of my recommendations. So yeah, Authentically Izzy. The second option for books that I'm going to have you guys vote for is H2O by Virginia Burgeon. The description of this book is, it's in the rain and just one drop will kill you. This book is about a girl named Ruby Morris. She is out with friends one day at a party when it starts to rain acid. Yes, acid. And this acid rain is basically killing people. So she's trying to figure out a way to survive. Don't know too much about it. I've read about a chapter and I got kind of bored, so I moved on to something else. But if you guys think this sounds interesting to you and you want to know more about it, then definitely vote for H2O, and we'll see if I read it. The last option for books that you can vote for me to read is The Stand-In by Steve Bloom. I'm so excited to read this one because I watched the movie on Netflix with Noah Centineo, and it was so good. If you've ever watched it, then you would know that it's amazing. It's such a good romance. It's great. You should watch it. I haven't read too much of this book. I think I've read the first chapter. As you can see, I'm kind of a mood reader. I get kind of bored easily. It's my biggest red flag when it comes to reading. But I started this channel because I kind of want to get out of that, and I want to share my experience with others. And I want you guys to get some good book recommendations. So if you want me to read The Stand-In by Steve Bloom, please vote for that. I'm so excited to read this one. For the last portion of this video, I thought I would show you guys my read shelf, is what I like to call it. These are all the books that I've read so far, except for this one. It's just there because I didn't want to separate it from the other books, but I have not read the last book in the Shadow Me series. I had to DNF it. I did not like it. It was horrible, and I didn't even care about the characters because I just hated it so much. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I love making this content for you guys because it's nice to know that there's a community of people that love to read out there and that understand my love for it and understand what a book boyfriend is, and they understand that there's actually an image going on in my mind when I read, because not a lot of people get that. But again, thank you so much for watching, and please vote for what book you want me to read next, because I can't decide. So have a good day, my book lovers, and I'll see you soon.